Jill, I heard Marcus dumped you. That's so sad. What a pity. Your wedding was coming up soon, too. Madison, how do you know about that? I haven't even told Mom and Dad yet. Well, that doesn't matter. I just want to comfort my poor sister. You must be devastated. I really am. Everything was ready, and then out of nowhere, he told me he found someone else and wanted to break up. Oh no. By the way, do you know who this someone else is? No idea. He wouldn't tell me no matter how much I asked. Haha, it's me. What? Surprised? Haha. You're joking. His other woman is you? I'd prefer it if you didn't call me the other woman. We are officially a couple now. But he was my fiancé. Why did you take him? Because he's a good-looking guy with impressive credentials. He works for a big company and has a bright future. I couldn't let that slip by. I can't believe this. It's fate. Just accept it. He wasn't right for you anyway. It's absurd for a plain sister like you to get married before me. Why would you think that? You've always been inferior to me in everything. I'm beautiful and you're ugly. I'm great at sports and you're always last in everything. You were so isolated at home because Mom and Dad didn't favor you. You may be good at studying, but you were a loner with a few friends. It's like you were born to be unhappy. Now, you've had your fiancé stolen by your little sister. You're on the perfect path for losers. Fine. Have a happy life with Marcus. Wow, you're taking this surprisingly well. A jerk who cheats and dumps me right before the wedding isn't worth my time. Haha, pretending to be tough. That's hilarious. You must be boiling inside. Just so you know, I'll be demanding compensation from him. What compensation? He's going to be your in-law, and you're still going to charge him? Of course. There's a cancellation fee and other things to pay. Fine. I'm sure it's peanuts for him. He's an elite. He'll have no problem with it. Whatever. I'll let you know when our wedding date is set. I'm not coming. Why not? Why would I attend the wedding of a cheater and a homewrecker? Don't be like that. As the bride's sister, you should celebrate with us. Don't worry, I'll be happy in your place. No way. Even if you send me an invitation, I won't reply. I'll make sure there's a seat for you. You can look forward to seeing me in my beautiful wedding dress. Hey Jill, long time no see. Madison? Sorry, I haven't been in touch. I've been super busy with moving and wedding preparations. Wedding preparations? Yeah, Marcus and I are finally getting married. Our wedding is in 2 months. So, I'll send you an invitation. I don't need it. Oh, come on. I think I told you before, I'm not planning to attend your wedding. Why not? It's your sister's wedding. It'll look strange if the bride's sister isn't there. You know, relatives will gossip. What's weird is inviting me to the wedding of my ex-fiancé after you stole him from me. Why should I come for people who betrayed me? Oh, are you still hung up on him? Of course not. Come on, it's been 3 years already. Sure, he's a high-earning elite. You must have been really upset to miss out on that opportunity. For someone like you, missing the boat means you'll probably stay single forever. No wonder you're clinging to him. I said I'm not hung up on him. But he's going to be my husband. You're not getting him back, ever. I don't want him. You can keep your cheating man. What? How dare you say that? Even if you handed him back with a bow, I'd just return him, so feel free to enjoy your marriage. You're still hung up on him. You're jealous of our happiness. That's why you're so bitter. No wonder you're not popular with guys. Say whatever you want. I'm not coming to your wedding, period. Goodbye. Oh my God, Jill. This is totally different from what you said. You kept saying you wouldn't come to the wedding. I was shocked when the receptionist told me you showed up. Why did you decide to come now? Did you just want to see Marcus again? Well, whatever. I had a seat ready just in case, so it's all good. But I can't believe you actually came. What the heck? It's so ridiculously funny that even a million laughs wouldn't be enough. I guess I forgot to tell you I changed my mind. Yeah? What kind of surprise is this? I mean, I'm happy you're here. Now you get to see me in my dazzling wedding dress. It's not a surprise. I came because the groom's side invited me. What? The groom's side? Oh, I get it. He invited you for my sake because he loves me so much. Aw, what a sweet darling. Such a lovely surprise. Again, it's not a surprise. I mean, changing your mind just because he invited you? You're clearly still hung up on him. I was invited because of work connections, so I had to come. Oh, save the excuses. Well, now the stage is set. Thanks for coming, Jill, my dear sister who had her fiancé stolen. Make sure to show your jealous, miserable face. You shameless woman. You're such an eyesore for a plain Jane. I'm so mad. If I had known you would pull a stunt like that, I would have kicked you out before the ceremony. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You're a disgrace, seriously. Huh? I have no idea why you're so angry. What did I do? You were sitting next to Mr. McMillan the whole time. Yeah, I was. And? He's the CEO of Marcus's company. I know. So what? Oh my God, you're so shameless. What are you trying to say? You're trying to land an even bigger fish than Marcus. But too bad. He got married last month. You're so desperate for marriage that you're targeting a married man? Pathetic. I'm not that shameless. I finally understand why you decided to come today. You're here to find a husband, right? You knew that lots of high-profile men from Marcus's company would be attending. And you went for the CEO, no less. Greedy much? But no matter how hard you try, you can't get a married man. And even if he were single, he wouldn't be interested in someone like you. You're destined to be single forever. Actually, I'm already married. What? I'm already married, so I don't need to look for a husband. Yeah, right. You're lying. It's too pathetic to even entertain. Then ask Marcus. Ask him what? Ask him what my relationship with Mr. McMillan is. What relationship? Marcus invited him to this wedding and asked him to bring his wife, but it was clear he didn't know who the wife was. So, Mr. McMillan had a talk with him. He told him that his wife was his ex-fiancée and the bride's sister, and asked if he was really sure it was okay for us to attend. What? Do you mean you're Mr. McMillan's wife? You didn't notice all day? How could I know that? True, I've kept my face out of business circles until now, and our wedding was abroad with only the groom's family invited. I had no idea. When Marcus and I broke off our engagement 3 years ago, I cut ties not only with you, but also with our parents who sided with you. I wasn't planning to tell you unless today's wedding happened. This is unbelievable. Marcus was apparently under the impression that I was just someone with the same name. So he was pretty shaken up. But with the other executives also invited with their wives, he couldn't back out. He had no choice but to accept my attendance. What the heck? This is unfair. Mr. McMillan is a super famous, young, good-looking CEO in the industry. He's only in his 30s, but was promoted to CEO because of his exceptional abilities. When I heard he got married, I was so envious of the woman he married. And now, it turns out to be my plain sister? This is unfair. You're happier than me, and it's unfair. You have no idea how much effort I've put into bettering myself. I've always worked hard to be attractive, and to lose to you, of all people, it's just incomprehensible. Compared to Mr. McMillan, Marcus is nothing. Marrying someone like him wounds my pride. Madison, today is your wedding day with him. As the bride, you should refrain from making such misleading statements. They're not misleading. In fact, If a plain Jane like you can get Mr. McMillan, then he'll fall for someone as beautiful as me in no time." "Are you really saying that?" "It's unbelievable that someone as high profile as him chose you. I can't imagine how you ended up with him." "Madison, marriage isn't just about looks. What matters is trust and love." "Huh, I don't buy into that nonsense. Every man likes beautiful women. I'm much prettier, and Marcus chose me, so the same must be true for Mr. McMillan." "Maybe that's true for Marcus, but my husband isn't someone who judges people based on appearance." "I doubt that. I've always succeeded with my looks. It's not too late. I'll tell Marcus that I'm going to marry Mr. McMillan instead." "What are you talking about?" "I can't believe it. How could I get rejected?" "I'm shocked. I can't believe you actually tried to make a move on my husband." "Of course I did. He's way more impressive than Marcus, and he's married to you. I thought there was no way I couldn't win him over. But why didn't he fall for me? It makes no sense. Marcus was so easy to win over. I'm a much better woman than you. Listen, not all men are like Marcus. But all men like beautiful women, don't they? Guys like Marcus who cheat on their fiancés are rare. Most men aren't so easily swayed. But it's me we're talking about. If I try to get married to someone, they should be falling for me. Don't you get it yet?" "Get what?" "Who Mr. McMillan really is." "He's Marcus's big boss." "Not just that. I mean, he looks different now with contacts instead of glasses and a new last name." Are you saying I know him from before?" "Exactly." "Stop beating around the bush and tell me." "His old last name was Irving." "Irving?" "Yes, his full name was Nathan Irving. He changed his name in our senior year of high school when his parents divorced, and he followed his mother. That's when he started using the name Nathan McMillan." "Nathan Irving? The nerd with Coke bottle glasses?" "I don't appreciate that term, but yes. He's the same guy you used to bully and call names in high school." "No way! I didn't know his name changed." The school allowed him to keep using his old name to avoid confusion. He had a tough time in high school. He was already dealing with his parents' divorce when you were bullying him." "I didn't know." "But he overcame that adversity and is now a CEO of a major company. The nerd you look down on worked hard and succeeded." "I can't believe it." "Accept reality, Madison. The person you once looked down on is now a successful man." "It's just not fair at all." "He told me how badly you and your friends treated him. He knows all about your nasty side. You had already lost any chance of him liking you. Winning him over was never an option." Fine. I'll give up this time. But don't think you've won. Next time, I'll marry someone even more impressive than him." "Why don't you face reality first?" "What reality?" "Who's responsible for the chaos at your recent wedding?" "Obviously, it's your fault. If you hadn't gotten engaged to a loser like Marcus or married Nathan." "That's just avoiding reality. Or are you seriously saying that?" "What are you trying to say?" "Your wedding was called off because of you, the bride, were pursuing another man." "Yes." "If you don't understand that, you need to start thinking about it. Goodbye." "Listen, Jill, I'll be sending you an invoice soon. Please make the payment." "What payment?" "Yeah, the total is $150,000. You can afford it, right? You're the CEO's wife, after all." "I don't understand." "I got a call from the lawyer Marcus hired. The compensation, wedding costs, everything adds up to that. Make sure to pay it all quickly." "Why would I pay?" "This whole thing is your fault, so it's only fair. I'll send you the bank details later, so make sure you do it." "Oh, my. You haven't learned anything, have you?" "Why should I learn anything?" "Marcus's lawyer is asking for that from you, not me. That means it's your responsibility." "What? Are you serious? Jeez, this is just like 3 years ago when you took Marcus from me. It's not my fault that you're ugly, so it's your fault for losing him, right? Obviously, that didn't fly. Marcus paid the compensation without any complaints. Don't bring up old stuff. I'm just amazed that you haven't learned anything from your past mistakes. Mistakes? If you betray your spouse, you might end up paying alimony. That's just common sense. You need to realize that you're the one in the wrong. Shut up! Someone as beautiful as me can do whatever she wants. Can you say that in front of a lawyer? In front of the police? If he takes you to court, in front of the judge? In this world, when you do something wrong, you say sorry. And when sorry isn't enough, you pay alimony, settlement money, damages. You apologize by using money as a means. That's what you're being asked to do now. But 3 years ago, Marcus had to do that, but not this time. Mom and Dad don't have the money to help you either. This time, even they admitted they can't protect you. So, you should help me. You still don't get it, do you? I'm the wife of Nathan, whom you inconvenienced. I'm the victim of you stealing my fiancé 3 years ago. You should understand that I won't be helping you. But I don't have $150,000. Then you'll have to work. What? You kept saying, I'm beautiful, so I'll marry rich and never have to work. Now you're over 30 with no work experience. That's on you. No matter how unaware you are, the reality is that no one is going to help you anymore. You need to find a job and work. That's your only option now. Me? Working? No way. I have to work? I was supposed to marry rich. After everything you've done, marrying rich isn't an option anymore. So get a job. Oh no. There's nothing more I can say, and I'm not going to help you. Goodbye. Wait! I can't just start working out of nowhere. I don't even know how to write a resume. Please, Jill, what should I do? Jill! Madison managed to scrape together $150,000 by borrowing from various sources. To repay her debts, she started working part-time. However, with zero work experience, she couldn't hold down a job for long and ended up bouncing from one place to another. Eventually, she took on work that she couldn't even talk about openly. She sent me a message saying, "I'm so amazing, getting guys to like me and making money." It was so pitiful that I felt more sorry for her than anything else. On my husband's advice, I blocked her without replying. By the way, after annulling the marriage, she moved back to our parents' house. However, their relationship deteriorated because of what happened at the wedding, and now there's constant fighting at home. As for Marcus, after being dumped by Madison, he was so devastated that he couldn't focus on his job and eventually resigned. Now he stays at his parents' home, constantly bad-mouthing her. But considering he also broke off an engagement in the past, he has no right to speak ill of her. 3 years ago, I was deeply hurt when Madison stole my fiancé. However, because of that experience, I met my wonderful husband and now live a happy life. In a way, I should thank her for that.
David, come back to office now. It's still early for lunch. Where and what are you doing?
I'm playing salts at the casino right now. Do you have any problems?
What? Are you serious?
So you think I'm a liar? Who do you think you are?
Now is not the time to be saying things like that. Did you forget that today is the big day?
Oh, is today the day old man comes to the company? I remember talking about it.
Your father is stepping down as president of this real estate company soon. He said he wanted to gather the executives for a meeting, and here you are playing slot machines.
He's talking about me, his own son, taking over as president, right? So this day has finally come, huh?
Is this the time to be so optimistic?
I'm leaving everything else to you.
What?
You're my wife and my employee, right? Make it work.
You can't do that.
Can't you even support your husband who's also the next president? You're a completely useless wife.
I don't know how to explain this to your father.
My father is soft on me. He won't complain about the heir. I mean, it's already decided that I'm going to be the president. There's nothing I should be called in to talk about now, is there?
If you keep saying things like that, one day you'll get caught off guard.
My father was a wealthy man, and he gave me some assets before.
Do you mean like stocks?
Yeah, eventually I'm going to get all the shares he owns. I took it as a learning experience.
What does it matter?
Even if I have some freedom, all his assets will be mine in the end. It's a waste to work hard.
What's that?
And even if I don't work hard at the company, I've got 100 million in assets from stocks alone.
That much? I've never heard of that before.
Didn't I tell you?
No, you didn't.
Well, whatever.
If you're making that much, why don't you contribute for living expenses?
Why?
I've been having trouble lately because you suddenly stopped putting it in.
I earned it. Let me spend it however I want. You're a wife and you're going to talk back to your husband?
Wife or husband, it doesn't matter. We both work and support the family together. We have 2 boys in elementary school. We have a lot of expenses.
You're the one who has to take care of that.
I can't believe that you are the father.
I mean, thanks to me, you're able to live in a big house with your family, so don't complain about it.
The house originally belonged to your father, right?
In other words, it's all thanks to marrying me, you know? You have a big yard and a swimming pool. You should be a little grateful to me.
Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about right now. Can't you at least come back to the office? I can at least hold the place together until you get back.
Oh, I'm winning!
What?
I'm in a bit of a rage right now, so I'm going to turn off my phone. Well, take care of the company. As a wife, do your job.
Wait, David. My name is Anita, and I'm 38 years old. I work for my father-in-law's real estate company, and I'm raising 2 elementary school-aged sons. I met my husband, who is 4 years older than me, 10 years ago at an online dating platform. Although he had a bit of a ditzy personality, I was attracted to his kind nature. We got married after 1 year of dating. We had a good relationship with in-laws, and we were living a good life, but recently, my husband became addicted to gambling, and our lives changed drastically. He said he was making a lot of money from stocks. I'm sure he's spending that money on the casino. I have talked to my in-laws about it, but I think he is spoiled because he is their only son. I have thought about leaving him. Actually, I've been thinking about it all the time recently. But I work for my father-in-law's company, and the house belongs to him. And when I think about my children, I'm having a hard time making the decision to leave. But I never imagined that I would find out a terrible fact later on. I can't believe you cheated on me.
Oh, did you find out?
A young woman came to my office. She said she wants me to leave you because she wants to get married. I can't believe it anymore.
Really? Man, it's so hard to be attractive.
Are you serious?
Don't complain just because I cheated on you. If you don't like it, why don't you divorce me?
What?
But if you break up with me, it's you who's in trouble.
What are you talking about?
The moment you let go of me, the wealthy man and the next president of the company, you're going to fall into the bottom of misery with the kids. Oh, you poor thing.
Why do you assume I'll be unhappy?
If you leave me, you'll have to leave this luxury mansion too.
You'll take away my place to live.
Not only that, you're gonna lose your job too.
What?
The real estate company you work for now, I'm eventually going to be the president. Then I wouldn't be stupid enough to keep my ex-wife employed.
But you had an affair, so if you divorce me, I'm going to charge you alimony.
Then I'll give you that old furniture in my office.
That old thing?
My dad bought it a long time ago. It cost about $1 million. $1 million is enough, right?
I bet the used price is low.
To tell you the truth, it was too big and a pain in the ass. Maybe I'll send it to your parents' house later.
What will happen to me?
I don't care. Anyway, I'm not going to pay a penny if it comes to divorce. If you want to go to court, go ahead. But if I keep refusing, you'll have to pay for the fees. Do you have the money for that? I don't think you can afford to go to court when you are going to lose your job.
But...
Oh, and I forgot to mention that if we get divorced, you'll be $500,000 in debt too.
What do you mean?
Actually, I have $1 million debt.
What? I never heard that.
Because I didn't tell you. Why would I tell you that? Are you stupid?
You're the stupid one. 1 million debt. Why did you borrow that much? Didn't you say the other day that you were making money in stocks?
I was making good money until last month, but the stock market crashed recently.
So you borrowed money.
So I bought another stock with all my assets and tried again, but it didn't work out.
You said you had assets of about 1 million, right? And that's gone to 0.
Yep, I went into debt to make another fortune in stocks.
I'm getting a headache.
Don't get me wrong, the debt is temporary. I'm going to use the money to buy new stocks and make another fortune.
It's not going to be that easy.
I plan to pay it off soon, but if you're divorcing me, we split this 50-50.
Why would I do that?
Don't you know? That's a part of the property division.
No way!
It's written on the lawyer's website, I'm sure of it. If you still want to divorce me, I'll do it. But remember that you'll be unemployed and in debt for the rest of your life.
No way! I can't stand it.
I know, right? If you don't want to go to hell for being dumped by me, at least allow me to cheat on you.
This is too much.
Where the hell are you?
Why are you texting me at this time?
Where's my dinner?
I didn't prepare any dinner.
You've got to be kidding me. You're not a good wife if you don't prepare even one meal for your tired husband when he comes home.
Does that mean you've been working all this time?
I've been playing with women. Do you have any problem?
Yes, a lot. You were tired of playing with women. Do you want me to cook dinner? You've got to be kidding me.
What the hell? Do you want me to divorce you?
Why do you keep talking about divorce? Are you threatening me?
I'm serious. I even have the divorce papers filled out and ready to go in the desk drawer in the den.
Oh, I found them the other day when I was cleaning.
I can dump you anytime I want. I can easily send you into unemployment and dead hell with just one mood of mine, you know? Now what? You're freaking out now that you know how serious I am?
Actually, I feel relieved.
Huh? You're saying you don't mind being dumped by me?
You're the one who's getting dumped. I've already filed for divorce.
What do you mean?
I mean what it says.
Do you understand what I said? If you divorce me, you'll be in debt.
You've already filed for divorce. Why are you acting like that now?
No, it's not like that. I'm being realistic. I feel sorry for you that you're going to be in debt.
Then don't worry. If you're talking about property division, I've spoken to a lawyer.
Did you even go that far?
If it was just a living expense loan or something, but this time you created the debt on your own, right? That's not subject to property division, according to the lawyer.
So you're saying I'm supposed to repay the 1 million by myself even after the divorce?
Yes, of course.
But I saw on the internet that the debt is part of the property. That lawyer's a liar. He's lying to get you divorced just so he can trap you in debt.
Why would a lawyer do that? It's not you. Are you stupid?
Enough. I'll divorce you or whatever, but you're fired.
That's exactly what I'm going to do to you.
What do you mean?
You're fired as of today.
Why?
Because going out to have fun during working hours is generally considered inappropriate for a responsible working adult. You've been absent without notice frequently, which provides ample reason for termination.
I'm the next president. You can't do that.
No, I'm the next president.
What?
2 months ago, there was a meeting with your father and senior management to discuss the new president, right?
Yeah, that one. I didn't need to be there. Didn't they end up talking about making me the president?
How can you be so confident after doing such an insane thing? It was an important meeting, but you were so busy playing slot machine that you didn't even come to the office, right? That's why your father got so mad at you.
My kind dad?
I showed him our conversation and he was furious.
Are you serious? Don't show it to him. I mean, there's no way my dad would get mad at me for something like this. My dad was sweet to me and forgave me no matter what I did.
Until now, he's been willing to tolerate a few things just because you're their only son. But he couldn't entrust the company to someone who would do something like this.
So they made you, who is not related to my blood, the next president. That's crazy, right?
Basically, there's no legal problem with anyone becoming the successor. He appreciated my diligent work at the company until now.
You're just a mere clerk.
What? You thought I was a clerk?
You don't know anything about real estate and you don't have a license.
I have a real estate license.
What?
I am a real estate agent. To put it simply, a real estate transaction specialist.
Don't be so proud of just that. You're just an ordinary employee.
I've been the head of the sales department since last year.
Seriously?
You haven't been coming to the office properly recently. It's only natural that you don't know anything about it. How dare you claim to be the next president of the company when you don't even know what a real estate agent is or how an employee works? We don't need an employee who doesn't have any qualifications and who skips work to go to casinos.
Why does my father think so highly of you? I don't understand why he spoils you. You are just my wife.
I've worked hard and got results. My sales are top in the company right now. I even got my real estate license after I joined the company, in between raising my kids and taking care of the house.
I had no idea.
I'm sure I told you about the license.
I don't remember.
You don't listen to people too much.
It's not funny that I lost my job instead of taking over. And I'm in debt.
What happened to the stock market?
I told you they crashed.
But you even borrowed $1 million to try and fix it. You were so confident, but that doesn't mean it didn't work out, right?
That's...
Is there a problem?
Actually, the new stock I bought crashed again.
You really have no skills for that.
Don't talk like that. I did my best.
Then why didn't you stop gambling and cheating?
I know, but...
Your inability to know when it's time to quit is another sign of your lack of skills. Why did you get into it in the first place?
I just went into a casino on a whim. Then I easily made $2,000.
That's what they call beginner's luck.
Then I felt good, went to a strip club, and surprisingly all the girls wanted me.
I think you're mistaken. They just thought you were a good customer.
That's not true.
You told them that your father was wealthy and owned a company, didn't you?
Well, I talked a little bit just to keep the conversation going.
The woman you had an affair with who came to your office the other day was also a stripper, wasn't she?
But she likes me with all her heart. She's in love with my personality. Don't mix someone who's only after the money with my girlfriend.
His property is mine, or give me the title of the wife of the president. That's what she said to me, and it's related solely to money, right? She definitely didn't fall in love with you because of your personality.
That's not true. I'm a handsome man too.
Well, I guess, but recently your forehead has been getting bigger and bigger.
Don't say that. I'm insecure about it.
Whatever. I'm going to charge you alimony and child support, so be prepared, okay?
Oh, what about savings?
Oh, maybe you're expecting to get a share of the property still?
I know you have a large amount of savings, don't you?
You haven't been contributing to the living expenses lately, have you? I haven't been able to save any money.
What? No savings?
To be honest, I'm barely making ends meet.
Don't lie, you were working too. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? You've been secretly saving up money behind my back, haven't you? If we're getting divorced, you better know that I won't forgive you unless we split every last bit of that secret savings.
First and foremost, that luxurious mansion we were living in, the maintenance costs were incredibly high.
Huh?
The pool requires a professional for cleaning, and the garden is spacious, not to mention the several trees we had planted, right? We also had to do regular pruning and other maintenance to avoid causing any inconvenience to the neighbors, so it cost a decent amount of money.
That's why you don't have any savings?
Well, I have some, but it's for next year's property taxes. It's not actual savings.
Then I'll sell the house. Then I will get a chunk of change back, even if you pay all the bills.
I'm with your father right now, and he would never allow you to sell the house for that reason.
If it was given to me, it's mine now. Let me do what I want with it. I don't care if my dad says he won't allow it. It's my house, so there's no problem if I sell it off.
Well, there is.
Why?
Because he didn't change the name.
What?
We were just paying the property taxes and upkeep on the house so we could live in it.
What? I didn't know that.
You proposed it, didn't you? You asked for it because you really wanted to live in the mansion, and this is how it turned out, right? Don't tell me you didn't hear about that too, or that you forgot about it.
You're kidding, right? I never said that. I don't remember.
I can't believe you don't remember everything. In the beginning, you were the one who put in the living expenses, so I was able to get by. But it's been tough these days.
Then wait for the payment until my dad goes to the other side.
Don't tell me you're using his inheritance to pay for it.
If I inherit everything from my dad's estate, I can afford to pay you.
Oh, now your dad is really angry.
Why?
You said some pretty crazy things, so he has every right to be pissed.
But it's my privilege as the only son to receive the inheritance.
The rest of the assets will be given to a trusted relative while he's still alive.
What?
I won't give my stupid son a penny, he said. When I told him I was divorcing you, he said, well, then I'll leave my stupid son too.
You're kidding, right? Leave me? My father wouldn't do that, right? Hey, please tell my dad that I'm sorry about the company and everything. He wouldn't disown his own family, would he?
You were talking about the inheritance paying for alimony, and now you are questioning family bonds? That's really funny. Your father is getting angrier and angrier. Oh, but I can settle the alimony with that chest, you know?
That old chest is fine?
Yes, that's fine.
You know, you're an amazing woman. I've got to say, I'm impressed.
But I'm surprised that chest is worth $5 million.
Not $1 million? They bought that chest for $1 million, right?
I hired an appraiser to check the chest's value.
You did that?
I was just curious. And it's actually a historically valuable item.
Really?
And the appraiser said it's so rare and valuable that the price has gone up. If it continues to be in good condition, it may even increase in value.
Then that chest is mine. I'm not giving it to you.
Fine, but are you going to sell the chest and pay the fee?
No, I'll keep it until it jumps in value. So I'll pay alimony, child support and all my debts at once. Just wait a minute.
I'm not going to wait for something I don't know when it's going to be worth that much. And when the appraiser said it would go up in value, he meant if it's in good condition.
What does that matter?
They say you should take care of it at least once a month. They also warned me to be careful about mold if there's a lot of humidity. Can you do that? If it gets moldy or you don't take good care of it, it becomes a worthless chest. Ultimately, it's just going to be wasted in your possession. So don't you think it would be much wiser to give it to me at this point?
That's true, but...
Also, I've charged alimony to your side chick, so...
You went that far, huh?
I thought some form of punishment was necessary for the person who, despite knowing that you are married, even came to the company. My lawyer sent the documents about it, so maybe she's checking it out by now. I'm sure she'll be pissed off at you and contact you, right?
Oh, she's been calling me a lot. But why would she be pissed? She knew I was two-timing her. It's not my fault.
Well, I'm sure she's pissed. I had to write a letter about your gambling habits and all your debts.
Don't say anything unnecessary. You've gone too far.
There's no room for sympathy for you.
What?
All you've talked about up to this point is worrying about yourself. It's repulsive.
Then what was I supposed to talk about?
Worry about the kids?
Hold on, she's been calling me so much.
I know you forgot. You're not even a good parent.
There's so much going on. I was a little out of it.
That's what I'm saying is the problem. Make this piece of trash man experience hell to the fullest.
Oh no.
After that, with the help of my lawyer and my father-in-law, I was able to claim $5 million for alimony in the form of a chest, and he agreed to pay child support in split payments. My ex-husband broke up with his side chick after an argument, disowned by his parents, and was fired from his job. The other day, I happened to see my ex-husband in town. Perhaps due to stress, the thinning on the top of his head and forehead has been progressing. He had lost all traces of his former self and had a pitiful appearance. I wasted no time, and in a few days, I managed to investigate my ex-husband's whereabouts, and I found out where he is. It seems he has ended up paying off a large amount of debt and is living in poverty in a shabby apartment. I haven't managed to collect any payment in child support yet, so I think I will consult a lawyer and file a claim as soon as possible. My marriage has come to a pitiful end. From now on, I will do my best as a parent so that my children can live happily.
Come to our house now. Why are you not replying? Hey, don't tell me you are still sleeping. Most regular housewives are already up and working by this time. Are you being lazy because you're pregnant? You can't just slack off, you fat lady. Mom, why is it so early in the morning? And don't call me like that. What's wrong with calling a fat lady a fat lady? It's true, isn't it? I'm pregnant. You have no right to call me by such a malicious name. Besides, you can't just ask me to go to your house this early in the morning. You shouldn't have said that, even if I were not pregnant. I hate it when people exaggerate about morning sickness and hospitalization. If your mother-in-law asks you to come, it's common sense to rush over right away. You're always so stingy with my words. You're so cocky. Your demands are too harsh every time. Pregnancy is not a disease. When I was pregnant, I worked a lot more. I've heard it so many times that it's become a broken record. Don't talk back to me, just come quickly. My relatives are coming by lunchtime. What? It's been a while since we've gotten together and it's going to be a big party. I want 30 dishes. Come here and stand in the kitchen as soon as possible. It's only natural as a wife. Wait a minute. 15 kids are coming today too. Your job is to cook in the morning and take care of the kids from noon. If you don't take care of them, I'll ask my son to divorce you. What are you talking about? It's a good practice for you too, isn't it? Oh, the beach is nearby, so going for a swim is a good idea, right? Listen to me. My husband told you a week ago that I can't come to today's gathering. Yes, Austin told me. But he left on a business trip. Then why? I will tell you again, Mom, I'm pregnant. I have to be really careful these days. My body and my baby come first, so I can't attend the gatherings with relatives. What do you mean? Where can you find a wife who doesn't value her relatives? I will tell you again that pregnancy is not a disease. Is there any kind of gathering where a wife doesn't provide hospitality? That's just silly. I almost went into labor early and almost had a miscarriage. You know that, right? So? What? I'm going to say it one more time. Pregnancy is not a disease. If you're not sick, then come to the gathering and do your part as a wife. Now you, recite it back to me. Pregnancy is not a disease. Mom, Austin told me you understood my situation. Of course I was acting. Once Austin goes on his business trip, I can do anything I want. It's been like that for a while, hasn't it? In front of Austin, you're so kind. Why are you acting? Do you really want to mistreat your daughter-in-law to the point of deceiving your son? Well, I have to show him how nice I am. I don't care what you think of me. If I tell Austin, it'll be the end. You don't have that kind of guts, coward. But you're so good at fooling men, aren't you? Jesus Christ, I can't believe you are Austin's wife. What do you mean? Getting pregnant just to manipulate things cleverly, isn't it? I wonder what kind of technique you used. Where did you learn it? Oh my God, you are disgusting, LOL. Please stop it. That kind of statement is also making fun of Austin. We are in love with each other. Statements that belittle both me and Austin with baseless assumptions. I really won't forgive you. You can say anything you want. Don't get all upset just because it's true, LOL. That's terrible. I've made efforts to have a good relationship with you until now, but I've reached my limit. I'll talk with Austin. Go ahead. Are you sure? I will tell everything you did to me. He won't believe you. I'm his mother. I know Austin will listen to me. Then you should try it, but be prepared. I will not divorce him. I'll make sure of it. One more thing. Did you forget it was my husband who financed your family's factory? That's not changing any interest is being excessively kind, you know. Dad said it would be interest-free and for an indefinite period. I'll tell my husband that your parents managed to get money strategically through emotional tactics. Even if Austin is on your side, it doesn't matter. My husband is the only one on my side. You don't want to destroy your family's factory, do you? If that happened, your parents would be out of a job and I would feel sorry for them. Please don't do that. That's terrible. Then what is the smart thing to do? What should we do so that no one gets hurt? Fine, I will go to your house. You should have said so from the beginning. Then I will take a little walk to the beach. You should get everything ready before the relatives arrive. Okay? You have to make 30 dishes and clean the house. Don't leave a single speck of dust. I won't forgive you if it's dirty. I'm Victoria, a 30-year-old woman in the last trimester of pregnancy. As you can see, my relationship with my mother-in-law is the worst. We got married because of an unplanned pregnancy, so my mother-in-law seems to think that Austin has no choice but to marry me. But Austin and I are in love with each other. I am also the mother of my baby. I thought I should be able to understand my mother-in-law, the mother who raised my beloved husband. Up until today, I've been attempting to establish a positive relationship with her. Even if she doesn't accept me now, I always hope we can be a happy family someday. With this thought, I put up with my mother-in-law who was hard on me. But after this, I realized how naive I was. My mother-in-law was an insane person, far beyond my imagination. Mom, where are you? I'm already waiting for you on the beach. What is it? Can you not bother me? As soon as we got to the beach, you just disappeared. I'm in trouble here. There are 15 kids full of energy running around. Oh, really? So what? You brought all the kids to the beach. It's such a hot day. I was against it. It's perfect weather to swim, you know. The kids wanted to go too. 3 more adults are coming, right? I'm still stopping them from going into the ocean. When are they coming? They're not coming. Huh? I said leave it to me to take care of them. LOL. Now everybody thinks I am a cool auntie. What are you thinking? What if something happens? That's why you're there. What? I have some errands to run, so make sure you take good care of these kids while I'm gone. If the kids are too noisy, let them swim in the ocean. It's easy, isn't it? They're not babies. They'll play on their own. Don't let them out of your sight. Do you want me to let 15 kids go swimming? I'm pregnant and in the last month of my pregnancy. Just so you know, pretend that I was the one taking care of them. When we return home, make sure you tell everyone how good I was with the kids. I don't care about that. It'll be too late to do something once something happens. There are 15 kids. It's impossible to let them play as they want in the ocean and keep an eye on all of them. It's impossible to keep an eye on 15 kids even when I was nearby. Oh my God, you can't even babysit properly. You're joking if you think you're going to give birth under such circumstances. Maybe you're not ready to be a mother. Poor Austin. That's not the point. Just do whatever I said. I don't want you to hurt the kid and have it be my fault. If things go well, it'll be my credit. But if something goes wrong, you'll have to take responsibility. I can't do it alone. I can't even move. And it's so hot. And I'm dizzy. Oh, that's right. Then you don't have to take care of them. What? I hope one of the kids gets in trouble because of you. What? It will be your responsibility. Victoria, I said you couldn't take care of them all by yourself, and I told you not to. That's the plot. Austin will get a divorce now, too. Don't bring the kids into this just to harass me. Huh? Why are you so mad now? How could you say something like that, even as a joke? Unbelievable. Oh, I'm serious. You are a mother too, right? You've raised Austin. How can you say such a terrible thing? You're taking care of someone else's child, and you're just going to let it happen? It's too much, isn't it? I'm saying this because it's someone else's child. Austin was a smart boy, but kids these days are so sassy. They make a lot of noise and are very noisy. They are also honest and cute. Whatever. Oh, I saw a handsome guy. What a nice chest. What on earth are you doing? Checking on hotties. Heart. Seriously, Mom, it's so hot. My stomach hurts. Is it labor pains? There's no point lying about labor pains. You just ate too much anyway. No way, something's wrong. You're overreacting. Well, good luck. Hey, where are you? Where are the kids? Are you reading this? Don't ignore me. Mom, Victoria's gone. What? Stop pretending to be Austin. And pretending to be dead? What you're doing is so childish. It's hilarious. Have you also been influenced by those kids and turned into a kid yourself? LOL. So hilarious. It's really me, Austin. Austin is on a business trip, right? Stop lying. I got off earlier than I was supposed to, so I came back. When I got home, Victoria was not home, and I got a call from the hospital. What? Don't tell me it's really Austin. That's what I've been saying all along. Anyway, explain what's going on. I told you, Victoria was in her last month of pregnancy, and you wouldn't let her go to the gathering. Why is Victoria being made to babysit a relative's kid in the hot sun and alone? That's not true. I didn't know she was in the last month of pregnancy. Victoria said she was in a stable period, so she was fine. And she was sitting all day. I didn't make her do anything. Then, when I said I was going to the beach with them, she wanted to come with us and wouldn't listen to me. And before I knew it, she was gone. I see. She went to the hospital, huh? So? It's such a sad accident to lose her. I can't believe it. But Austin, this is your chance. You're not forced to get married just because you're having a baby. You've been played for a fool. You'll find a better woman. And if you're going for it, go for a rich woman. Austin, you didn't want to be with that filthy poor woman, did you? I'm your mother. I know everything about you, my son. You really are the worst kind of scum. What? What kind of mother are you? When I think that half of your blood runs in me, it makes me want to vomit. What? How dare you? You are not Austin, are you? He never said such a thing to me. He loves his mother. Please don't irritate me any further. I can't control my anger to you. You don't know anything. You don't even look at me. You only care about yourself. Oh, come on. What are you sulking about? You've always been vain and selfish, and I'm sick and tired of it. When I started working and you treated me like an ATM, I didn't dare say anything. You misunderstood me. I didn't mean it. I don't think of you as an ATM. I love you so much, my son. Oh, please. As long as I sent money, you didn't say anything, so I let my guard down. I had no idea Victoria was being treated like this. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop pretending you don't know. Victoria endured without saying anything to avoid worrying me. When I asked her if she had done something to you, she just laughed and said she was fine. I feel ashamed as a husband. I have no idea what you mean. Don't get me wrong. That's just part of her act, no doubt. You were deceived by that woman. She must have manipulated you, right? But come to your senses. Trust your mother. You're the one acting. I saw your messages. You knew she was in the last month of pregnancy and you treated her badly. You've been lying to me all along. I don't know. There's no proof, right? Yeah, all the messages were deleted. Then you have no proof. You can say what you want, but at the end of the day, it's just a fantasy. You can't rely on the drunken relatives and kids, right? LOL. Actually, Victoria took all the screenshots. What? That's a fake. Yeah, of course it is. And the kids said you were acting weird. What do you know about kids? Don't be ridiculous. Kids are sensitive. You're just going to take the kids' word for it? You can't prove anything about it. Apparently that wife of yours had a lot of tricks up her sleeve to set me up. I'm the right one. Don't jump to conclusions and accuse me of bullying your wife without any evidence. How about a video? What? The kid with the phone took a video. You in the kitchen bossing Victoria around. No way. Outwardly, you put on a good face for the relatives. But behind the scenes, you've been mercilessly bullying my pregnant wife. What's the fun in that? You've got to be kidding me. The girl taking the video said you scared her too. I heard you shouting with a voice that echoed throughout the house. But even if we had proof now, if Victoria herself isn't here, there's nothing we can do even if we have proof. What's this about me bullying your wife? Is she going to sue me from the afterlife? Even though those kids made the effort to record videos and provide proof, it's a pity it turned out to be in vain. LOL. When Victoria collapsed, the kids immediately called the adults. They were able to get an ambulance right away. They've been by Victoria's bedside, worrying and crying all along since she collapsed, and they're still there now. What? What do you mean? Victoria's alive. What? You said she's gone. That's a lie. I wanted to see your reaction. As soon as you thought Victoria had passed away, you suggested I should remarry a rich woman. So you confessed that you are just a gold digger. That's terrible. How dare you lie to your mother? What kind of mother are you? My family is Victoria and my baby. I won't forgive anyone who hurts them. I'm cutting ties with you right now. Just the thought of being related to you by blood makes my gut boil. You will take responsibility for hurting my family. Wait, that was just a misunderstanding. I was just teaching her a few things. Oh, please. Don't ever show your face to me again. No way. What are you going to do with my money? I don't care. And I'll file a police report on you this time. What? Get yourself arrested right now and pay for your crimes. Why? What are you going to do with the police report? Even if you report this family argument, the police probably won't intervene, right? Let's just calm down, okay? Family argument? You're not in my family. Victoria, our child, and the 15 other relatives' children were all in a life-threatening situation. You know that? But if they're alive after all, then it's all fine. You can't arrest me because they are all alive. It's a crime of child endangerment and abandonment of guardianship, don't you know? Both the pregnant woman and the children are supposed to be under protection, yet you left them all alone under the scorching sun at the beach. That's a crime. Stop overreacting. Threats are a crime too, by the way. But what? Victoria's parents owe me money, so it should be all good now after this. It was my dad who financed Victoria's family. That money will be paid back soon. You can't make it as if it didn't happen. His money is my money. I have to take an interest too. You have no right to tell me what to do with the money my father earned. You're no longer his wife, so you're even more irrelevant. What? Dad says he's getting a divorce. What are you talking about? Is he divorcing me? That's impossible. My husband is the only one who will stand by me to the end. I can't believe he's divorcing and abandoning me. Why? He doesn't love you anymore, I guess. At your age, you're giving money to a bunch of men. What? Tony, the male stripper, Nick, the bartender, David, the owner of the beachfront restaurant. Today, too, you left Victoria and the kids behind and made out with that owner. Am I wrong? How? How do you know? You've been spending a lot of money lately, so my dad hired a PI. He said he's going to charge you compensation, too. No way. I can't help it. I can't help sweating on his dark skin and ripped abs. You are disgusting. It's like a brief firework in the playful summer. Why don't you wait until you're single? In any case, it's just too cringe to see an old hag like this. What kind of torture is this, to be shown such a side by someone who is at least connected by blood? Give me a break. No way. What am I supposed to do? Get a divorce at my age? I guess I will move into my relative's house. Oh, the whole family is going to cut ties too. But first, you will get arrested. If you stay in the shabby house, you'll have to worry about your life. Wouldn't it be better to stay in a cage? You don't have to worry about food, clothing, shelter. I don't want to do that. Wait, I'll apologize to Victoria. No need. Please, one word of apology and she'll forgive me. I'm going to throw up. I'm sure the situation will change. I'll protect Victoria this time, and you should never get involved with our family again. I'm blocking you now. Don't do it. Hey, please forgive me. Hi, this is Victoria. I was rushed to the emergency room due to heat stroke, but thanks to the kids, me and my baby were survived. Thanks to the fact that kids nowadays are very familiar with phones, I was able to secure evidence of bullying and they called an ambulance. It's really chilling to think about what would have happened if it had been a few years ago. I asked Austin how it happened after I woke up, and to be honest, I was quite convinced. I don't feel sorry for her at all. Austin filed a police report as he said, and she was arrested at the end. I have also filed a civil claim for damages. My father-in-law also filed for divorce, as he said, and demanded compensation. There was no division of property either. Even all their relatives cut off ties with her, and she lost everything. I heard that she said to the owner of the beachfront restaurant, "Marry me when you get out of prison." A marriage proposal from someone in prison? LOL. As for me, I gave birth to a healthy baby boy, and I am now struggling to raise him together with Austin for the first time. When we have our next family gathering, I am looking forward to seeing my baby boy with my 15 kids. I can't wait.
Adrian, it's been a while. Yeah, hi, it's been a while. It's been about a year. Tess? Huh? You've become quite the big shot, calling me by name right off the bat. No, I thought it was rude to call you Mrs. Johnson. You're not making any sense. You're still a rude person. Well, no matter what you call me, our relationship as a daughter-in-law and mother-in-law will never change. Huh? A wife listens to what her mother-in-law, the mother of her husband, says. Even if something is white, if I say it's black, it's black. Only when there is correct hierarchical relationship like that, the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law can be kept on good terms. Excuse me, Tess. Now let's get down to the point of why I contacted you, shall we? I'll go ahead, but I won't take no for an answer. Huh? I've decided to live with you starting today. Huh? What? Living together, you mean you and I? What else could I mean? I've already brought my stuff over, so you'll have to clean up. Oh, before you put the stuff in, clean the room thoroughly. I won't allow you to place my belongings in a dirty room. Oh, you're there already. I thought you would say no if I informed you in advance. Of course I would. Well, that's straight to the point. I told you that I won't take no for an answer, and you just ignored me and talked back. Of course I would talk back. Matt and I divorced half a month ago. Huh? I was planning to change the locks. I had to put it off due to a sudden business trip right after the divorce, but I didn't think you'd force yourself in this time. What are you talking about? Divorce? That's not what I heard. You haven't heard anything from Matt, have you? Because when Matt showed up at my house last week, he had a duplicate key to this house. I see. So, in other words, the number of duplicate keys has been increasing without my knowledge. I thought Matt gave them back to me when we divorced. I wonder who he was making them for. Well, there's no point in talking about that now. Well then, please leave that duplicate key and leave right away. Huh? That house was originally bought in my name. There's no reason for me to live with you. We're not related now. Oh, look what you're saying. You and Matt are divorced? Do you expect me to believe that? It's a fact, that's all. Yeah, I won't listen to such nonsense. You not only disobey my orders, but you try to deceive me with such a joke. No, I'm not joking. Shut up! What kind of attitude is that for a wife to refuse to live with me by telling such a lie? By the looks of things, it's doubtful that you even do your daily housework properly. I think you need to be thoroughly educated. I'm going to live with you from here on, and I'm going to train you old school, so brace yourself. I'm not his wife anymore. I told you I don't even live with him. Besides, this is Matt's house, and as his mother, it's as good as my house. So this is my son's and my house. As long as I, the mother-in-law, live with him, the daughter-in-law is the lowest position in the household. So I'm not his wife. In other words, you are as good as a housekeeper. Get back here within 10 minutes, clean the house and sort out my belongings. If you don't want to be kicked out, come back right away. I told you that the house was purchased in my name. I bought it when I was single, so it wasn't part of the divorce assets. Oh my! There's almost nothing in the fridge. There's almost nothing but condiments. You can't possibly feed your husband a satisfying meal like this. I can see that you usually slack off. Huh? Did you look in the fridge without permission? Since we're going to live together, it's only right that I take a look. I was going to give you a taste of my home cooking for starters. Adrian, pick up some groceries on your way home. I'm on a long business trip, so I just went and emptied the fridge. I won't listen to your excuses. Oh, and I've decided on the room behind the living room. Huh? The door was locked, so I had to break it open, so you can fix it later. Wait a minute. That room? It was in the way of me moving my stuff in, so I had the contractor take away everything that was in there. You mean you threw away everything in the room? Yes, it's fine for a wife's personal belongings to be minimal. Since you weren't coming home anytime soon, I decluttered it for you. Now your room is clean and suitable for me to live in. There's still a little dust and trash, so you better come back and clean up every nook and cranny. In that room, there were all sorts of company-issued computers and photographic equipment. What? Company provided? Sometimes I work remotely when I work in-house. That's what this room was for. What are you doing? It's your fault for not quitting. Huh? I don't understand. If anything happens, you immediately say, work, work, work. And now you're in the middle of a business trip? It's no way for a wife to behave, not taking care of her husband, and is instead distracted by her work. What a loser! Please don't change the subject. This is a compensation issue. Compensation? You disposed of company-issued equipment without permission. You'll have to pay for it, won't you? There was some expensive equipment, so I'm sure it's going to be quite a bit of money. You're saying it's my fault? You just said it was your fault for not quitting your job. That's why it's so hard to get pregnant. I wonder when you will give birth to my grandchildren. I'm divorced. You can't expect me to do that. That again! Don't bring up the lie about divorce every second. It's true. I've been telling you all this time and you still don't believe me. You are so full of it. Since we're not getting anywhere, let me summarize. I believe that you will be billed for the cost of the company's equipment at a later date. What? Even if I estimate lightly, it should be at least $10,000. $10,000? Apart from that, I'll be back tomorrow after my business trip. Please repack your belongings for the move by then and get the hell out of my house. Tess, it seems you are still staying at my house. You even changed the locks. How brazen can you be? Just a moment, Adrian. You're sitting around. You're so stubborn and rude. That's a bit much for a wife. I live in my son's house. I'm part of this family. Rather, as the matriarch's mother, you, my daughter-in-law, must show me some respect. You're the lowest-ranking person in the house, and you're so loud and whiny. I will educate you well from here on out. Get out, or I'll call the police. Huh? You still don't believe me, but your son Matt and I are divorced. This is an unchangeable fact. As a matter of fact, his stuff is nowhere to be found in the house, right? Huh? Matt's stuff? You knew which room he was using, didn't you? Now, that room is empty. It's a completely empty space, but you haven't seen it yet. I thought my son should have some privacy. You don't care about my privacy, but you're so sweet to your son. Well, that's why you're sitting in a stranger's house without knowing what's going on, so to speak. It's laughable. It's true. Matt's room, there's really nothing. What on earth does that mean? If you really got divorced, I'd be the first to hear about it. I'm his mother. The truth is, Matt said he would tell you in his own time, so I kept quiet. I don't think it's going to end without an explanation under the circumstances, so I'm going to say it. What? The cause of my divorce from Matt was his affair. Cheating? He got back together with his ex-girlfriend from school. If you doubt it, I have the report from the investigation I ordered from the private detective agency. And I'm sure you can check with the municipal office to see if he's divorced or not. Oh no! Then where is Matt now? He's broke from paying me alimony, and he got fired from his job. It looks like he moved into his ex-girlfriend's apartment. Ex-girlfriend? You don't mean Fran? Oh, you know about his ex-girlfriend? That would make things easier. If you want to talk to Matt, please go there. Not that woman. What? That immoral slut? Oh, you know that too. Of course I do. In my hometown, there were a lot of parents unhappy that their sons were used. Huh? I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Then get back together quickly. Huh? They say cheating is a man's worth, and the other party is that toxic woman. It's outrageous that a woman like that should be his wife. You're better than her. If you remarry Matt right now, I'll forgive you for your rudeness. You don't have to forgive me. Cheating on your wife is a one-time offense. There's no way I'd ever get back together with him. If you're serious, you're an idiot. Even if it's a joke, it's a bad one. Well... So please get out of there. Please don't make me say it again. But, I've already canceled the lease on the apartment that I lived in. Huh? I have nowhere to go. I left to live with Matt and you. Tess, the police have arrived. Huh? Adrian! Hey! Where did you go? Why is there a family living here that I don't know at all? Oh, hi. It's been a month. That place is now rented out as a rental property. Rented? So you won't be back here anymore? Don't tell me you're in front of the house. Yes, but I've been in the apartment with Matt and Fran since after I was taken away by the police a month ago. Well, when I asked the two of them to cover the compensation your company charged me with, they suddenly moved out yesterday. They also said that they canceled the apartment contract. I can't imagine, but are you going to ask to move in with me again? Could you please do that for me? You know that sharing a room you hear so much about these days. You know that kind of thing? You're too funny. I'm not joking, I'm serious. It's even more impossible. Why? Your ex-mother-in-law is on the street. Don't you think you can at least take care of her a little? No, I don't. What? Why not? As you said, it's just ex. Besides, I'm living in a company dormitory now. Huh? So I can't do anything. Goodbye. Oh no, wait! After that, I immediately blocked her. I had left it as it was, just to keep an eye on her. Tess doesn't know where I work, and since the house and the conditions necessary for living together were no longer in place, I guess I'm safe for the time being. After that, Tess stormed into her ex-husband's parents' house, whom she divorced with more than a decade ago. Apparently, she wanted to get back together with her ex-husband and ask him to support her. I was surprised at the unexpected idea. But there, she found her ex-husband living with his second wife and their children, and she was once again taken away by the police. In the end, she was picked up by her strict brother, a person she really didn't want to be indebted to. She's now working under the supervision of her brother to pay for the reimbursement she was charged by my employer.
Maggie, what are you doing? Hannah, I'm working right now. Huh? Isn't it late? Where's my dinner? I'm working late tonight. I told you I was going to be late tonight, right? So what? If you don't come home, who's going to cook my dinner? Hurry up. Sour will be home early today. He's supposed to make it. He's supposed to leave on time, so I'm sure he'll be there soon. So it's Sour today. I've been thinking about it for a while. You shouldn't do that kind of thing. What's that? Like making your husband cook meals. Your husband's not a housewife. Maggie, you should hurry up, come home. And you should make dinner. Work, work, work. You're a housewife, and you use that as an excuse. Don't you feel bad? No, it's a fact that I have to work too. We both have always worked. So what? Mom is sick too. You have to try to do more housework. What's the point of you living with us? That's not why we live together. Besides, the reason I'm the one working is the cost of making the house a two-family home. Most of Sour's salary goes to pay off the loan. Most of our living expenses come out of my salary. If I don't work, we'll be in trouble, won't we? You want me to quit my job and become a housewife? No one's saying that. You need to work. You should be able to bring money into the house and do all the housework. You aren't even related. Because I let you live in our house. You should be grateful. Sour is paying for the house. I don't really feel like you're letting me live there. Don't talk back. Don't take advantage of his kindness. Try harder. Or I'll have you leave. A woman who can't balance work and home is just a pain in the ass. You're living here, so you should be more than happy to work and do the housework. About work. I'll be taking time off for a while. I may not be able to pay for the living expenses. What? Why? I'm pregnant. I have a baby inside of me. So in a few months, I'm going on maternity leave. My income will decrease. I'd also like you to put some money into the house. You're the one who takes advantage of your family's kindness and doesn't pay any bills. You don't even do any housework, right? I'm not going to be criticized by someone like that. Huh? I'm letting you, a stranger, live in my parents' house. And that's your attitude? I'm not going to lose income, for Christ's sake. You should work harder. Work! You don't need kids. Get rid of it. What? Are you serious? Just because you're having a baby doesn't mean you'll be happy. You're making a mistake. An ugly child like yours wouldn't be loved even if it was born. It would just be a pain in the ass. So hurry up and take care of it. If your income is going to be less than it is now, I'll have you move out. That's not your decision to make, is it? Whether I live or not. Whether I have a child or not. Who do you think you are? Well, who do you think you are? Just because my father is lenient, I can't let you act so arrogantly anymore. If your income is going down, I'll ask you to leave. If you don't like it, then you'll have to get an abortion. I won't allow you to miss work. I'm not gonna have a sister-in-law who doesn't bring home any money. There's no reason to have you here. I'm going to ask you to leave. You don't like me. I kind of knew that. But I can't believe you talk that way about a life that was given to me. I'm shocked. That's just wrong. Are you even human? What? You know, I'm just making a good argument. I'm letting you live in my house. It's natural for you to put money into the house. If it's going to make you have less money, why don't you just give up on the kids? I mean, having a baby when you know your income is going to decrease is crazy. You're a monkey if you can't even consider that and just go make a baby. I really can't believe that such a person is my sister-in-law. That's disgusting. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not like you. What the hell is that? What do you mean? You abandoned your own child. You gave your child to your ex-husband. You left your kid with your ex and went home to your parents. Kids are hard to raise. That's why I'm advising you not to have children. I don't need advice from the person who can't even raise a child. What? You abandoned your child and had an affair. Your husband is demanding compensation. You don't have any money. You came back to your parents' house. Even when we and your parents rebuilt the house to a two-family dwelling, you demanded your own room. And yet, you wouldn't pay a penny for it. You made us take out a loan on Sour's salary. You still haven't put a penny into a house, have you? I don't have a choice. My salary goes to the compensation and child support. I'm not raising the kids on my own, but I am paying child support. That's not the same as abandonment, so can you please stop being a prick? You're paying child support because you abandoned the kids and divorced him. You say you're letting me live with you. You always said that. But I'm the one who's actually giving you a place to live. I pay most of the living expenses. And your father's severance package almost all went to pay the compensation. It's all your fault that we don't have any savings at home right now. We originally planned to move in together because of your mother's health. But having you there was completely unforeseen. What? I'm just staying with my parents. What's wrong with that? Because you don't pay anything. Of course, you don't help out with the housework. And you leave everything to your mother. That's why her health deteriorated, right? You're doing it now. It's fine. I don't need you, an outsider, to tell me what to do. You're spending their money without permission, aren't you? What? From your mother's bank book. You took money without permission, didn't you? Of course not. Don't talk nonsense. You'd better not insult me any further. I'm not insulting you. I'm just confirming the facts. If you don't want to admit it, that's fine. I already know what I'm talking about. We all do. What the hell? We're family. I know you've turned a blind eye to it. But to me, we're not family. You're right, Hannah. We're strangers. I don't want to be with a woman who wants me to give up my own child. Then get out of my house. This house is my father's house. I have the right to live here. I'll ask any woman who doesn't balance housework and her job to leave. Don't you know? You're the one who's leaving. Huh? The house is in Sour's name now. Huh? When we took out the lawn, it has already been changed. I didn't know that. But it doesn't matter either way. It's my parents' house. I'm not leaving. You, an outsider, get out. Anyway, Sour is late. When are you coming home? I'm hungry. I just texted them. I've been thinking about a plan for a while. I've decided to put it into action. A plan? I'll have you leave by the end of the week. That's what I was trying to prepare for. Are you kidding me? Of course that's not happening. If you think you can get me out, go ahead and try it. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm pregnant. I don't want to be stressed anymore. You make a mess of the house. And I'm the one who cleans it. You complain when I don't clean up after you. And you complain about the food. I don't want to raise my child in an environment like that. Your room. We're going to get rid of your old stuff. I'm going to turn it into a nursery. What are you talking about? I don't care what you say. I'm not leaving. If you're going to threaten me and kick me out, I'm going to go to the police. What's the big plan you have? I just had your dad and Sour rent you a place. Huh? What do you mean? You're old enough now. I'm sure you know how to live on your own. I've already found a place. Just move in. I'll give you the address later. Just pack up your stuff and move out. Don't talk such nonsense. Why should I move out? You're the one who's moving out. I've explained all the reasons. Don't you get it yet? Having a money-grabbing woman going on 40 would be a burden on the family. What's with that tone of voice? Don't you dare cuss at me. I'll sue you for libel. It's a valid point, you know. You've been making snide remarks to me every day up to now. But there's no need to say anything anymore. Wouldn't it be good for you too? You don't like my cleaning or my cooking. I work full-time, late every day. And it never quite made sense to me to be washing underwear of a part-time worker who only works 4 days a week. What's wrong with being a part-timer? Don't act like you're a big shot just because you're a full-time employee. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it. Comparing part-timers to full-time employees wasn't the point of the conversation. I didn't even get that. The initial cost of the new place is a severance package. I paid it out of my own pocket. There's nothing more neither we or your father can do. Please don't depend on us any longer. Also, when you start earning money, please pay us back at some point. Don't even think of not paying it back. Are you seriously asking me to leave? It looks like you even signed the lease on your own. Who's going to pay the rent? Of course, the person who signed the contract will pay it, right? You'll have to pay yourself. But that's the matter of course. I don't want to see you anymore, so until you leave, I'm going back to my own parents' house. I don't want to breathe the same air as someone who would tell me to abort my baby. Be out by the end of the week. I don't want to leave. I don't have any money. I can't live. I'll talk to my father when he gets home. I'm not leaving. I'm sure my dad will stand by me. I'm his daughter. He surely loves me more than a useless outsider like you. I don't think that's possible. What you said earlier about wanting me aboard the baby. I told both Sour and my father-in-law. They were very upset. They'll probably kick you out today. They'd rather have an outsider than an insane woman. You won't be able to move in until the weekend. If they kick you out, I guess you can sleep on the bench until then. Good luck with that. A full-fledged one-person life from now on. When Sour and his father came home, Hannah was waiting for them with tears in her eyes. She tried to use tears because she didn't want to leave. But her father, who is always quiet and rarely speaks, got as angry as the devil and started yelling at her. Hannah froze and was kicked out of the house without being able to say anything. Her father also threw all of her belongings out of the house. It seems that her attitude was too much for him. In the end, Hannah had to leave the next day. Maggie returned home safely. She returned to a peaceful life with the family. Hannah had living expenses and rent, not making enough to live on. She has been working various part-time jobs from morning to night.
Listen, Michelle, your wedding reception is off. What? This is so sudden. Chris and I are already married, remember? I just came to introduce you to my mum earlier today. Yes, but you're from a single-parent household. But you knew that already. Yes, I did. I was against it from the start. I couldn't let my son marry someone from such a background, but he insisted and my husband liked you, so I reluctantly agreed. So, why now? Seeing you and your mother today made it clear. You both look so poor. I can't have my family associated with you guys. Judging us by appearance? We worked hard our whole lives. It's unfair to judge us just by how we look. Whatever you say won't change my mind. It doesn't matter how hard you worked. It's about my family's honor. I can't accept this. But letting someone low class like you into my family would be a disaster. Low class? You're poor and uneducated. No way I can accept that. My family owns Carrington Enterprises. We're one of the top companies in the world. We can't have someone like you as a daughter-in-law. I see. Your mother looked just as poor. I can't see her as the same kind of human as me. She's more like an alien from Mars. Calling my mum an alien? She barely spoke during a meeting. Maybe she couldn't understand our language. I should have got a Martin translator for her. Such a terrible thing to say. It's one thing to insult me, but my mum, she's an amazing woman who raised me on her own. What's so amazing about that? Just a poor woman raising another poor person. So I don't want anything to do with low-class people like you. Please, just disappear. Are you saying we're low-class because we lack money and degrees? Of course, it's common sense, isn't it? Don't ask such obvious questions. I can't accept this. Background and education shouldn't matter in marriage. Thinking it doesn't matter in the problem. What if you tarnish Carrington Enterprises' reputation? We have over 10,000 employees. Their livelihoods depends on the company. Are you saying a marriage would put all those employees at risk? Yes, the company's image is crucial. Bringing in someone who might cause trouble is a major risk. But you don't directly work for the company, right? Your husband is the CEO, but you're not involved. So what? I still care about protecting it. It's where Richard and Chris work. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself for the company? Where is this coming from? If not, you're not fit to be a family. I've always dedicated myself to the business needs. That's admirable, but Richard approves of our marriage and Chris wants to stay married to me. If they're okay with it, why are you against it? I told you, I was against it from the start. Meeting you today confirmed you're not fit for my family. I still don't understand why you have to stir things up when everyone else doesn't have any problems. Are you saying I'm an outsider, not a part of this family? My last name is Carrington and I'm always supported my husband. You're treating me like an outsider because I'm not an employee. No, that's not what I meant. I know you contributed a lot to the company, but you've got some nerve treating your mother-in-law as an outsider. Fine. Where are you now? Come back here. What? Let's talk this over again. Okay, understood. Serves you right. Your suit is ruined, isn't it? Not that it matters, it's probably a cheap one anyway. This is outrageous, throwing an egg at me as soon as I walk in the door. I would never let Chris marry into a poor family. If you don't want another egg, get out now. This suit was a gift from my mum. So what? Turn the crap into a rag. Just so you know, you brought this on yourself. You treated me like an outsider. Too bad the egg didn't hit your face. I aimed for it. You're way out of line. Did you call me back just to do this and then tell me to leave? I was angry, so I had to do something. You talked back to someone superior. You should have accepted this to happen. You started this whole thing. I'm allowed to because I'm way above you. Now, I have no more time for you. Shoo, go away and never come near Chris again. But we're already married. Then get a divorce right now. Jeez. That felt good. Now that the poor person is gone, I'll find a more suitable wife for my son. How dare you treat my daughter so horribly? What? Your daughter? Is this? It's Denise. We met earlier. I'm Michelle's mother. Oh, hello again. Why are you messaging me? I mean, how did you get my number? I got it from Michelle. I have something important to tell you. What is it? I'm going to ruin Carrington Enterprises. What? Ruin my husband's company? A poor single mother like you couldn't possibly do that. Do you have any idea how big it is? Let me rephrase. I'm not going to ruin the company itself, but you personally. Huh. How? Step by step. First of all, let's start with the most important thing. I have a recording of you throwing an egg at Michelle. What? She had a voice recorder in her pocket. It captured everything you said and did. A voice recorder? Why? I gave it to her in case something happened, and it seems something did. I'm going to expose this recording to the public. You. Throwing eggs is assault, and you admitted to aiming at her face. When the world finds out the wife of Carrington's CEO did this, the company's stock will be affected, right? I was quiet when we met to record your behavior. Everything you've said and done is recorded. Unbelievable. Why would you do this? I knew your true nature and took precautions. I expected you to do something, so I prepared. You can't get away with this. Yes, it's your actions that are unacceptable. I have recordings of the moment you threw the egg and every single one of your abusive comments. Wait. You shouldn't underestimate poor people. It can come back to bite you like this. Huh. Bite me over something as trivial as this? Do you know how big Carrington Enterprises is? Richard can easily make this whole thing disappear. Isn't he overseas right now? I read he's working on an important international project. In the middle of that, do you think he'll forgive you for causing such trouble? You don't know anything. I know him the best. Oh, really? Then I'll call him. Wait, you're calling him? Yes, so I'll take a leave for now. Hold on, what are you doing? He's kind and won't care about this. What is happening? Richard just called and said he was divorcing me immediately. Oh, impressive. The CEO of a top company makes quick decisions. I don't understand anything. I let him hear the recording of you throwing an egg at Michelle, and of course, all the insults you hurled at her. He also listened to how you insulted and belittles us during a meeting. He wants a divorce just because of that? He has no choice. As a CEO of a world-renowned corporation, he can't have someone like you as a wife. But I was only telling the truth. If you think saying poor people are dumb and low-level is truth, you're gravely mistaken. How? How did you get this private number in the first place? Of course, someone told me. Who? Who told you? Think about it, and it's obvious. No. Chris? Bingo. He never wanted Michelle and me to meet you. He said you were wicked, but you turned out to be worse. A complete bigot. Did he really say that? I don't believe it. He always puts me first. He's a kind boy and always takes my side. He is indeed kind, but he's not on your side. What? He said he trusted his father. When his father had to go on an urgent business trip and couldn't attend the meeting, he anticipated you'd do something terrible. So he prepared the voice recorder to capture your actions. What? He was the one? Of course. Poor folks like me couldn't afford such a fancy device. I suggested it and he proved it. Oh my God. What is this? Does this mean both my husband and my son betrayed me? Chris has given up on you, but Richard trusted you until the end, and you completely shattered that trust. But a median divorce is absurd. I won't accept it. You said the company image is everything. Keeping someone like you around is a huge risk. The image is important, but I'm different. I've always supported him and the company. Chris had some harsh words for you. He said you were always spending the family's money. No, he didn't say that. You don't work, don't do housework, and lays around at home while buying brand name items that don't suit you. Hey, that's rude. Well, it's not me saying this, it's your son. I usually don't interfere in other people's family matters. I think it's best you discuss this with him directly. I want to, but I can't reach him. Please, can you mediate for me? Mediate? Tell both of them I regret what happened and that I sincerely apologize. Let me remind you something. I think there's someone else you should be apologizing to first. Who? The fact that you can ask who so innocently is quite something. I can confidently say you have no sense of remorse. Give me a hint. A hint? I'm totally amazed by this. Maybe you should reflect on your action and ask yourself. About a hint? About who you should be apologized to. I'm so glad I didn't let my precious daughter get hurt by you any further. Oh, I get it. It's a trick question, isn't it? A trick question? Yes. First, I should apologize to Chris. He's the heir to Carrington Enterprises. From the CEO's perspectives, he's the most important. If I show I understand that, I'll be fine. I have to go now. I have nothing more to say. Michelle, please answer the phone. I'm working and can't take calls right now. What do you need? I want to apologize. I'm sorry, Michelle. I was wrong. Now you apologize. I was wondering when you would. Well, I got caught in a double trick question. It was tough to realize I needed to apologize to you first. Did you figure that out on your own? No. Chris told me after I kept pestering him with apologies. I didn't accept that apologizing to you was the correct answer. That was my blind spot. A blind spot? After all the insults and throwing an egg at me, you don't feel any remorse. But I'm apologizing now, aren't I? This is not it. You probably still think you were just stating facts. Well, it's true that many poor and uneducated people are troublemakers. You know, your mother is really an alien. She's so weird. You should watch out for her. She might be unusual, but she's also very dependable. Thanks to her, we managed to expose you. Expose me? What are you talking about? I apologize, so Richard and Chris will forgive me. You're delusional. You have to leave the house before Richard returns. He said that earlier, but I've apologized to you now. Unbelievable. How spoiled are you? I don't even consider this an apology. Why not? I said sorry. Stop trying to play the victim. How exactly is that an apology with that kind of attitude? If you're serious, you'll pay me compensation and cover the treatment cost. Of course, I'll pay whatever you want. From your own money, not your family's. That's what true remorse means. Well, I love to, but I don't have the money. I'm a housewife. It's better for you to get the money quickly from the family, right? You're beyond help. I'll be filing a proper claim for damages, and you need to leave that house. Huh, who do you think you are? Why should I listen to you? Because I'll be living there. What? Chris and I will be moving into that house. We need you to move out soon so we can prepare. Wait, is this for real? Yes, it is. So please move out quickly. Am I really kicked out of the house? I said that multiple times. You should start looking for a new place. But I don't have any money to find a new place. What am I supposed to do? That's not my concern. But I've done so much for the family and the company. You love Carrington Enterprises, right? Then sacrifice yourself for the company. What? Isn't that what you said it takes to be family? But kicking me out is cruel. Can't you talk to Richard for me, convince him not to divorce me? No, I can't. Why not? According to my mum, he's furious. He said he never wants to see your face again. No. After being kicked out, my mother-in-law tried to rely on her relatives. However, her bad reputation had already spread among them and no one would help her. It turns out my mum was the one who spread those rumors. After meeting my mother-in-law, she vowed to get back at her good, and she did just that. In the end, my mother-in-law used the money she received from the divorce settlement to rent a small apartment and start living alone. Her life is far from easy. She's living in extreme poverty. To think she looked down on poor people, and now she's one of them. I wonder how she feels about that. As for me, I'm happily living in Chris's family home with him and his father now that my mother-in-law is gone. My mum gets along well with the in-laws and we sometimes invite her over for dinner. She talks a lot, which can be a bit annoying at times, but I'm delighted to spend time with my family.
Sorry again, Kaisen. Where did you put the screwdriver?
Hey, you're persistent. Don't keep calling me over and over again. I'm at home, eating my mom's food for the first time in a long time. Don't interrupt the family reunion. I'm not coming home if you keep it up.
I'm sorry. I need a screwdriver to replace the batteries. Just tell me where it is and I won't call you again.
I don't give a shit. You can find it yourself.
I've been looking for half an hour.
Then give up. You know what? You can always change the battery later. If the battery is dead, just leave it.
I would if I could. The batteries in the train set are dead, and Ricky's being fussy.
Just ignore him. You're spoiling him. He's being too selfish.
He's 4 years old. You don't have to be so hard on him.
If he grows up weird, it's going to be Joy's fault.
What's wrong with you today? You're acting strange. You don't usually call me Joy.
That's because you're getting on my nerves.
Sorry. How's your mother? I haven't seen her for a while. Tell her I said hello.
I don't think she'd want to see you. She thinks you're a she-devil of a wife. She doesn't even want to have a conversation with you.
What did I do?
Have some shame. Don't torment your mother-in-law. Who do you think you are acting so high and mighty as a daughter-in-law? You're so cheeky.
I didn't do anything.
She doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Poor thing. You must have said some pretty horrible things.
Wait a minute. You've got it all wrong.
You're accusing my mom of lying. That's how you pin your sins on her.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't torment her. I haven't even talked to her lately.
You have no respect for older people. I'm divorcing you. Take Ricky and go home to your parents.
Aren't you jumping the gun? All I asked was where you left the screwdriver. You sure you don't have any idea where it is?
I told you I don't. You're tenacious, you know that. Just shut up. I'm just trying to relax at my parents' house, and you're irritating the hell out of me. You really are an insensitive person.
What's wrong with you? Is something bugging you?
There's no way I have a bug.
That's not what I meant.
Don't interrupt my dinner. I'm the most irritated I've never been in my life. Don't ever talk to me again.
What happened to you? I was perplexed by my husband's excessively grumpy mood. It must have been about an hour after we finished our conversation. Our intercom rang. Wondering who it could be at this hour, I nervously looked at the monitor. It was my mother-in-law, who was supposed to be with my husband. Eve? The next thing I knew, I screamed. My mother-in-law's face was covered in blood. I ran to the front door in a panic, and she said,
Come with me. Let's get out of here.
She instructed me to pack up my belongings. Sensing that something was really wrong, I frantically picked up my bag. I hurriedly packed my valuables and left the house with my son in my arms. You told me to hide out in a motel. Did something happen with my husband? You were badly hurt. This isn't just a little thing, is it?
Is Ricky asleep?
Yes. Where are you now?
I'm at another motel.
Why? Wouldn't it be safer to be together?
No, being together is more dangerous.
Tell me what's going on. What are we running away from? My husband said he was eating at your house. Was that a lie?
It's true he came to the house, but I didn't cook anything. As soon as he entered the house, he started waving around a knife.
Huh?
Kaisen is not human. That kid is crazy. I can't believe I gave birth to him.
Why would he do that?
It looks like he wants to the house and the land that my husband left behind. Actually, we've been wrangling about that for about 6 months now. I told him no and said I wasn't gonna sell the house. But he insisted that I should sell it now while the land price is high.
I didn't know that. So, are you saying he attacked you because he wanted to sell the house?
That's all I can think of. If the land doesn't pay out, maybe the insurance money will. I hate to even say it. I know he's my son, but there's no saving him.
I can't believe that he would go to such lengths just for money.
After he attacked me, he hurt himself. Probably while he was at our house. He wanted to make it look like he was the victim of a robbery. He cut himself to make it look like he was the victim too.
How devious. I can't believe my husband is that kind of man. But I'm glad you're alive.
I thought it was over, that my child would send me to the other side. I've never imagined it until now.
How did you manage to escape?
I ran out the front door while he was looking for a towel to wipe the blood off his face.
He didn't come after you?
Well, we have the whole neighborhood watching. He wouldn't be able to just run out the door with something so dangerous in his hand.
We were texting each other just a little while ago.
Really? He didn't touch his phone while he was with me. Probably after I ran away.
He was in a really bad mood. He wasn't my husband. I can't believe he would text me after doing something like that.
He was just frustrated because he couldn't finish me off.
I can't believe this is happening.
I didn't know what he would do. If he went back home where you guys were in a state of frustration after I escaped. I was going to call you, but my phone was off, so I decided to go to your house.
You came to protect Ricky and me, even though you were injured. Thank you so much. You didn't have to go to the hospital? You looked like you were badly hurt.
I'm fine. It's just a little cut, and the bleeding's already stopped. The blood stood out because I was wearing white, so it may have looked worse than it was.
But you were cut with a knife, right? We should get you checked out just in case.
I'm fine, really. Anyway, don't leave the motel. Promise me.
Okay, got it.
If he contacts you, don't talk to him.
Yes, Mom.
I'll turn my son into the police.
I'm afraid you're going to have to.
It pains me too, to think of Ricky as the son of the criminal. But he's only 4 now, and he gets screwed over if you change where you live.
But I'm worried. Why did this happen all of a sudden?
You may not be able to sleep, but lie down and get some rest. I'm sure the police will have my son in custody soon. I will say once more, do not contact my son, and don't leave the motel. If anyone comes, don't open the door.
Yes, Mom.
Are you alone?
Who is this? I think you have the wrong person.
This is Joy, right? It's Kaisen. I'm sending this from a different person's phone because of the situation.
Is this some kind of prank? Who is this?
No, really. Ricky's birthday is May 25th. His favorite food is green beans.
Is this really Kaisen?
I'm texting because I think it's better not to talk out loud. I think the room might be bugged.
What do you mean? Who's Thompson?
He's a good friend. I'm at his house now. He let me use his phone. Where are you?
I'm in hiding with my mother-in-law.
What?
You need to turn yourself in now. You're only 33. You can start your life over. Take some time to reflect properly in prison.
What? Prison?
I don't know why you want money so much that you will sell your parents' house. But this is the wrong way to do it.
What are you talking about?
And going after your mother's insurance money is so wrong.
Is that what that woman told you?
Don't talk about your mother like that. If you're afraid to go to the police salon, I'll go with you. If you keep running, you're just going to make it worse for yourself. For Ricky's sake, turn yourself in now.
Calm down. I didn't do anything. And Ricky's safe, right?
What? Now you're going after Ricky? You scare me. But it's no use. He's with your mother.
Huh? Ricky is not with you?
Your mother picked him up last night, and he stayed with her at the motel. He didn't bring any toys with us, so I guess he's probably bored. She just took him with her to go buy some toys.
Oh no. Do you know where she took him?
Why would I tell you that?
Ricky is in danger. Oh, man. No, he's fine. But
What is it? He's just shopping with Grandma. It's more dangerous for him to see you. I'm not trusting Ricky to someone who will wield a kitchen knife and hurt his own mother.
so it's not me. It's my mom.
Huh?
I don't have time for this. I'll tell you plain and simple. It was my mom who stopped me. She was the one who tried to sell the house and the land, and she was the one who tried to get my insurance money. It was her.
Huh?
My father's will said that he wanted the house he worked so hard to build to be protected. That's why I was always against selling it. But the old lady insisted on selling it because she needed the money.
Bullshit.
The house and land are jointly owned with me, so she was in a hurry because she couldn't sell it alone. There's a $300,000 insurance policy on me. The beneficiary is still my mother. Next thing I know, she set her sights on that insurance money and tried to make me disappear.
Your mother said the same thing. Which one am I supposed to believe?
We're married, don't we? Trust me, Joy.
You were so cold to me yesterday.
I didn't talk to anyone last night. It was all I could do just to get away with my injuries. I forgot my phone. That's why I borrowed Thompson's phone.
Then why didn't you call me yesterday?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't remember your cell phone number. I tried to find acquaintances or friends somehow and get in touch with them through social media. I just got your contact.
Is that what happened? So you weren't the one who told me about the screwdriver last night.
I don't remember having that conversation. My mom probably texted back pretending to be me.
It was totally out of the ordinary, so I thought something was wrong. So that's what it was.
Right? You believe me, right?
Sorry. Honestly, I don't know who to believe.
Do you know why she had you run away to the motel? To keep us apart. Because she would be in trouble if you heard the truth.
Even though your mother's like that, she wouldn't do anything to Ricky, would she?
I'd like to believe that. I don't see the benefit of messing with Ricky.
I know. Ricky doesn't have any insurance.
If she went after anybody, it would be you.
Eve couldn't get the insurance money from you. You're saying I'm next?
Or maybe she's trying to get the insurance money I will get from you. Maybe she's trying to get both.
Oh, your mother just texted me. She'll be back in a few minutes.
Give me the name of the motel. I'll be right there.
It's a motel called the Highway Inn. It's just down the street from the shopping mall.
When I come back, pretend you're asleep. But do not unlock the door to your room. Don't let her in the room until I get there.
But Ricky...
It's okay. She's not gonna hurt him as long as she isn't getting paid.
But I'm scared.
Just wait for me. I couldn't buy Ricky the toys he wanted because they were all too expensive. Anyway, he's hungry. So we're eating something at the restaurant.
He doesn't need toys because he likes to draw.
If you have money, you could buy him anything he wanted. You're pathetic.
There are ways for children to have fun without money.
What's the most important thing to you?
Well, my family, of course. Especially Ricky. I couldn't live without him. He's my treasure.
I know, right? Then jump.
What's that?
That's a 12-story building, right? If you care about Ricky, you can do it, right?
If?
The windows won't open, so you have to use the stairs. Oh, and write a suicide note. I don't want them to suspect anything. The suicide note should say something like, "My husband's abuse is getting to me," or something like that. It's a given, but don't mention me. If you screw around, Ricky will get hurt.
You're kidding, right?
I'm serious. Don't you care about your precious little child?
What do you mean?
Just what I said.
I knew it. My husband was right.
What? When did you talk to him? I took that kid's phone away from him.
He took refuge at the coworker's house and caught me from there.
That son of a bitch.
At first, I didn't know who was lying. But when I asked him where he left the screwdriver, I thought it was strange. Because he's not the type of person to get that upset over something as trivial as asking where a screwdriver is. It looks as though you were sending those text messages.
Well, it looks like I shouldn't have done it. I thought it would raise suspicion if I didn't reply.
Let's not do this anymore. Doing bad things to get money. You always get caught. Turn yourself in, Eve.
Of course not. As long as I have Ricky, there's nothing you or my son can do to me.
That's why you took him out. I was a fool to believe you.
Anyway, you guys are in my way. My son doesn't want to sell the house. And you will make a big deal if he dies. So you can both just die happily ever after.
Are you going to deprive Ricky or his parents for your own selfish reasons? You're the devil.
Don't worry about Ricky. I'll take good care of him. Hello, my grandchildren.
Huh? Stop fucking around. My husband and I will watch over him. Don't screw with me, bitch.
What's wrong all of a sudden?
We still have so many things to do and places to go as a family. I won't let you take them away from us.
I'm telling you to give it up.
What's an old hag with not much time left supposed to do with all that money?
I'm only 62. There's still time to enjoy life.
Shut up, old lady.
What?
Those annoying old people you see on the internet are so cute compared to you. You're the real old hag. Money spent on old people like you is a waste. It's better for the world to invest in future kids like Ricky.
You talk too much. I thought you were the quiet type, but you were actually a wolf sheep's clothing. You had me completely fooled.
Shut the fuck up, you old hag. Idiot. Ugly bitch. Wrinkly ghost.
You're forgetting that Rick is with me, aren't you? I'm not going to kill him, but a little slap is within the bounds of education, okay? How do you think Ricky would feel if he knew he was hit because of his mommy's outburst?
My husband will be there in a minute.
What?
That restaurant is a lie. It's a coffee shop in the next town, right?
How did you...
Thanks to you taking my husband's phone away from him and carrying it with you. I can track your location from his phone by logging onto a computer.
No way.
Did you think a smartphone could only do text messages and phone calls? So it's true. Old people are slow when it comes to electronic devices. It's so easy when criminals are ignorant.
Damn.
I was swearing to make you angry on purpose. I was trying to keep you from the ending the conversation. I didn't think you could do anything to Ricky while you were typing. I knew you wouldn't move from there.
Kaisen's standing at the entrance. Tell him. If he comes any closer, I don't know what will happen to Ricky.
If you take him hostage and lock yourself in, it's a felony.
If you call the police, I don't know what will happen.
Don't worry, I won't.
That's a wise decision. Then tell Kaisen to go home. If you jump, I'll leave the coffee shop.
Who said anything about forgiveness? My husband and I will grab you by the neck and drag you around on the gravel. I'll turn you into the police.
Hey, what was that yelling?
My husband said, "There's a snake."
Ricky, he was moving so fast. He ran outside.
We don't use that word in our house. The mere mention of the word snake scares him so much that he runs outside. I can never say it because it's too dangerous. But I can't believe it's saving him today.
I got so close. All my plans are going to be ruined by a snake.
A lousy plan. At your age, what did you need a lot of money for?
A luxury retirement home.
What?
There's a woman in town the same age as me, Hannah, who's a mean old bitch. There was a rumor going around that she moved into a high-end nursing home. So I went to visit her with some friends. It's a really nice place. I couldn't stand the idea of living alone, while she was living so elegantly. So I decided to get some money and move into a more luxurious nursing home than hers.
What kind of reason is that? If you were so lonely, why didn't you ask us to live with you?
No way. Having to take care of my grandchildren. Living in a small apartment with my daughter-in-law. Living quietly like that. No thanks. I want to live in a luxury retirement home with fancy meals, spacious and clean rooms, and people to take care of me. I'd like to spend my retirement in style and freedom.
I've heard it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars just to move into a place like that. And after that, it costs several $1,000s every month.
That's why I'm selling the house, and I need the insurance money as well.
Your nursing home is more important than your own son. I can't believe it.
I wish you could have seen the look on Hannah's face. She smiled like she had won the lottery at the very end of her life. She was so proud of herself, even though her son paid for it. It pisses me off just thinking about it.
I'm flabbergasted. We were all pushed around just because of that one thing?
You'll understand when you get older.
No, I won't. When my kids are on their own, I'll live a quiet life. I'd rather die than be an old hag.
You can say that now, but I don't want to lose to my friends until the end. I want to have a good time.
Old isn't the word I'd use. Old sinner. How can a person age so ugly?
You understand how I feel, don't you?
I know exactly how you feel. If you want to go to a nursing home so badly, I'll put you in one.
Really? I don't want a cheap place, okay?
I'm on it. It's a well-known place that no one knows about. It's well-run, so you don't have to worry.
What kind of place?
It's a place called the Big House.
I've never heard of it, but it sounds fancy. Maybe it's out of state.
I hear it's a nice place. It's a simple place with a lot of people.
Is it upscale?
I've heard it's very expensive. A lot of people have put a lot of money together to build it and maintaining it.
Well, there you go.
I'll make the arrangements. Enjoy it. Mom. It's like a prison. My mother-in-law has been admitted to the Big House, home for the elderly. I wonder she is really happy about it. She was sentenced to 12 years in prison for the very selfish and malicious act of trying to harm my husband and me. I sometimes receive letters that say, "You tricked me." I haven't lied about anything, have I? It's a facility that was built with a lot of taxpayer money. It is also true that it is simple. Well, I feel bad when I think that the tax money I paid will be used to feed that kind of old hag. I'm sure she won't be able to live in her lifetime. Either will Hannah at the luxury nursing home. She probably will never stop laughing. No matter how old you get, it's frightening to think that the world of women is all about showing off. I want to live my life as I am. I have made up my mind not to be an old woman like my mother-in-law. Now my husband's smile has come back, and my son has overcome his snake phobia. We're enjoying life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.